Have you ever had this happen where your gold leaf is a wrinkled, horrible mess and you're thinking, I'm just gonna scrape it off and start all over again? Well, stick with me because I'm going to show you how to rescue this result and make something a whole lot better in under 5 minutes. So for gold leaf, you need to use the correct adhesive, which is metal leaf size. And my recommended product is by Polyvine. It's great. Now, if you look on the bottle, it says you can leave it from anything from 15 minutes, because it has to have this time where it goes tacky before you can put the gold leaf down. So we're going to leave it 15 minutes and then we're going to apply the gold leaf. And you need a big flat brush to make sure you cover every area with a nice even layer. At this stage, I'm going to demonstrate to you everything that can go wrong when you're putting gold leaf down. And I'm going to pretend that I'm back to my beginning, early days of gold leaf where I didn't know what I was doing. Whereas now I'm a total perfectionist, almost obsessive. So let's get everything wrong. Let's put our hands all over the gold leaf, which is a big no-no because your fingers are going to get sticky. The glue itself is not entirely dry enough, so that's going to make a difference. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of letting the gold leaf fall onto the surface instead of placing it down flat. So it's wrinkling. What happens if you accidentally scrunch it with your fingers and then you put it down? Well, you've got a really crinkled surface. And I've got gaps, and then I'm going to scrunch it around with a brush and it's not ready for that yet. Oh dear. Okay, so I am exaggerating here, everything that can go wrong, but maybe you've been there, maybe you've done this. I know when I first started with gold leaf, I was terrified and it was flying everywhere and you need to learn to tame it. Anyway, so look, I am just going to keep piling on this gold leaf and I'm going to be tearing and scrunching and adding little patches around the side, but not very consistently. And let's see what we end up with. So we have a nicely chaotic canvas. My fingers are all sticky. There's texture, there's wrinkles, it's a whole mess. So what I want to show you is that actually you can take this canvas and you can't make it perfect, but you can make it look pretty damn good considering how it looks now. But you need the right tools. So let's take a pair of white cotton gloves so we don't get any sticky fingers on the glue. And we need some nice soft brushes and preferably I use a scalpel knife just to lift up sheets of extra gold leaf. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by filling in any areas that haven't been covered. I'm working my way around the edges, tearing off larger pieces that I can nicely fill in all those sides. And because I'm wearing my gloves, I can use my fingers to press the gold leaf into the surface and I can touch anything with confidence that I'm not going to ruin or spoil anything. Oh, I've just torn off a nice big piece of gold leaf. So you can keep that. Keep all the excess gold leaf. Big pieces you can just put back in the pile, and smaller pieces I literally brush them into a big pot, which is just fun to have. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the surface. So I take a piece of tissue paper from the gold leaf pile and I use that as a protection and I press quite vigorously with my soft mop brush, and it really presses that leaf into the surface really firmly and starts to burnish the surface. Already that's made a difference to the surface of the canvas, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go around all the edges, and I'm going to use a combination of my soft mop brush, my gloves, and if I need to get some more tricky pieces off, I'm going to use a smaller, stiffer brush. This is going to be so satisfying. Look how we are going to be able to fix this surface. I'm going to use a circular motion with my mop brush and a combination of using my glove in places if I need to really polish an area, and a smaller, stiffer brush because there are a lot of crinkles on this surface and they're going to need a bit of working into to smooth them out. Already you can see how this bottom half of the canvas is transformed compared to the top. Some of the areas are going to be trickier than others because remember when I really crushed it and crumpled it and it was really heavily textured. But it is absolutely incredible what you can do with a little bit of rubbing and scrubbing, and I've also got this weird shiny piece in the middle, but hey ho, never mind. So let's keep going. It's taking quite a lot of work, but I'm enjoying it so much. All these tiny pieces that come away when we brush off our gold leaf are called skewings, and they can be really useful because if you see a little area that needs patching up, you can just pick one up and push it into the glue. And don't forget that this glue stays sticky forever, so really important to make sure that you've got no gaps because those areas will stay sticky and then it just kind of gets dirty and attracts dust. So then my final brush off with my little stiff brush, and can you believe what a difference we've made from that disastrous canvas, which was total worst case scenario? And obviously it's not perfect, but it's really good, and you could paint some beautiful artwork on top of that and have your gorgeous golden glow underneath. So now you've fixed the mess and you've got your gold canvas ready to be painted on. Why not watch my next video where I'm going to show you the steps that I use to get a perfect line-free finish every time.